Jimmy Carter assumed the presidency in 1977, and like his predecessors, he faced turmoil in the Middle East. Since World War II, Egypt and Israel had gone to war 4 times. This obviously threatened the stability of the region, and President Carter feared it might even spark another world war. President and Mrs. Carter had a novel idea. They invited Anwar Sadat, the president of Egypt, and Menachem, the prime minister of Israel, to a remote setting just outside of Washington called Camp David. Camp David was noted for its rustic inns and natural setting. The Carters hoped that there the leaders would be able to solve their problems because of the privacy and the fact they would just be focusing on one big thing. But President Carter's plan proved to be too optimistic. When the participants got to Camp David, they found that the difficulties were deeper than expected. At points in the process, Begin and Sadat refused to even talk to each other. And then they threatened to leave the process altogether, forcing President Carter to plead with them to stay and try to reach agreement. But after 13 days, success was achieved. An agreement was reached. The Israelis agreed to return the land seized in 1967 in Sinai, and the Egyptians agreed to provide full formal diplomatic recognition to the state of Israel. And at that point, the leaders were hugging and smiling, and the tough negotiations were over. Some of the larger issues of the Middle East were not resolved at that time, and they continue to plague us today. But at least at that moment in time, 3 leaders representing 3 different countries and representing 3 of the world's major religions were able to show that peace could be achieved.